So Lego have announced this new sustainable plastic. So does that mean all Lego is going to be more sustainable? And is all Lego the same? Like, is this Lego the same as that Lego, Deirdre?
No, this Lego is bendy and it's made of polyethylene. That Lego is hard and it's made of ABS.
So what do they mean by sustainable Lego?
What they mean is it's going to be made of ethanol that comes from sugarcane. So we're actually going to grow something to make the plastic rather than making it out of fossil fuel.
Okay, and that's good because that means that the feedstock for this is coming from a plant base rather than an oil base, which is obviously better for the environment. But will the plastic be any different?
No, it's the same plastic. It's going to have the same chemical properties. You'll be able to put it in your domestic recycling, but only this bendy stuff. The fact that it comes from sugarcane really doesn't make any difference, except it's a lower carbon method of production. So it reduces the carbon footprint, but it doesn't change the properties of the plastic.
So that's really good news that the ethanol's coming from a plant base. This is replacing petrochemicals that would go in. It's cutting the carbon footprint of the Lego. But surely if everybody does this, this ethanol's got to come from somewhere. So this ethanol's coming from Brazil. So what does that mean for sustainability?
Actually, I don't think it's a good idea to be growing crops that are going to make plastic on land that we could be growing food on. When we've got land scarcity and food security problems around the world, it seems a bit strange to be using that land to grow plastic. And there are real concerns about large plantations. Generally, large sugarcane plantations don't give local people a lot of jobs. They go onto prime agricultural land and they displace poor farmers. Those poor farmers move off somewhere else and they either chop down forest or move on to erosion-prone and marginal land. And then when we look at the ethanol refineries that have sprung up to process ethanol for biofuel or plastic, we find pretty horrible labor conditions. So some people have described this kind of plastic as low carbon but high slavery. I think that might be a bit extreme, but we certainly have concerns in the development world about what this model of plantation-led development is actually going to mean for poor people in the developing world. As anybody who's ever stepped on a piece knows, Lego is virtually indestructible. It's a bit of a problem because you can get to market saturation with something that doesn't break down, break up, decay, but it's a fabulous toy. Yeah. You've got heirloom Lego. I mean, we've got bits that belong to my husband. My son now uses them, and I'm sure his kids will as well. So in that sense, it's a fabulous plastic product.
It's almost like the opposite of a throwaway plastic. It's, you think about your plastic bottle or think about your plastic knife or fork that instantly goes in the bin. You would never think of throwing this stuff in the bin. The pricing of it, the value of it, the sentimental value of it, there's something really special about Lego. And I'm really heartened by the fact that Lego are taking this seriously and they're doing something about it and they're taking their R&D seriously. And I think it'll be interesting to watch Lego's developments in the future.